All right, let's get this over with. Yeah, it's me, Uncle Bob. Why am I here? Because somebody has to read these disasters so you don't have to. And today we've got a real work of art. It's called Who Framed the Vegan Vampire? And no, that's not a joke. I wish it was. Oh, come on, let's wade into this cesspool together.
Look at that. I wrote that myself. And you know what? It's the most honest thing you're going to see today. 245 pages. I mean, honestly, by page 20, I wasn't just thinking about gargling broken glass, I was looking up recipes. This book is an insult to trees. It's an insult to ink. But okay, enough about my pain. Let's meet the hero of this thing. Oh boy, here he is. Damian Xiang, our hero. And let me tell you, calling this guy a hero is like calling a puddle an ocean. The title I gave him, Damian the Damp Sock, is honestly a compliment. At least a damp sock was useful once. This guy? He's a 300-year-old vampire who has the charisma of a wet napkin. This isn't a character, it's a void where a personality should be. So let's take a closer look at our boy wonder. On the left, we got things Damian is. He's basically a frat boy with a persecution complex, right? Thinks the whole world is against him. And man, does he get his butt kicked. Constantly. He stumbles through this story like he's had one too many Jaeger bombs. And on the right? Things Damian is not. Well, he's definitely not a detective. He couldn't find his own shoes if they were on his feet. He's not a warrior. He's not interesting. He's just there. And this is the entire foundation of his personality. A magic sword that every 10 pages, like clockwork, tells him to go below yourself. The first time, okay, maybe a little smirk. The 5th time, I'm starting to side with the sword. The 20th time, I'm yelling at the book. Just do it, please, for the love of all that is holy. Listen to the sword. Right, so let's talk about this sword. Grax'thor, or whatever its name is. Look, if you thought Damian was lazy writing, wait till you get a load of this thing. This isn't a weapon. It's not a character. It's a walking, talking cheat code. It's the author pressing up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start on the plot whenever he writes himself into a corner. I mean, look at this. A deus ex machina with a handle. That's perfect. That's exactly what it is. It's like you can see the author getting tired. Oh man, how do I get Damian out of this pickle? I know, this sword will do something. How do I make this scene funny? The sword will say the thing again. There are no rules, no limits. It just fixes everything. Which means there are absolutely no stakes. None. And here's how it works. Let's go down the list, shall we? You lose your sword? Don't worry. It'll just come back. Boof, all better. You get tied up by the bad guys? No problem. The sword will just fly in and cut the ropes for you. Is the plot completely stalled out? Well, guess what? The sword is suddenly a GPS/psychic detective and tells you exactly what to do next. And if you need a witty comeback, the sword's got your back. It's always the same comeback, but hey, it's there. Okay, deep breath. The plot. Or, more accurately, the plot that fell down a flight of stairs and then got run over by a truck. I'm using the word plot in the loosest possible sense here. This isn't a narrative. It's a collection of random scenes that happen one after another for no reason. It's a monument to narrative incompetence. And get this whole investigation happens in less than 24 hours. Look at this timeline. He gets hired, then he gets knocked out. Then there's a car chase. Then he gets knocked out again. It's like his main detective skill is absorbing blows to the head. Somewhere in there he almost has sex, and then he solves the case by accident, by pure dumb luck. It's just chaos. Right, the villain. You know how most books build up a villain? You get clues, hints, a sense of dread. Yeah, none of that here. This guy just appears in the last chapter. Pop, hello, I'm evil. The book gives him all the foreshadowing of a Jack-in-the-Box on a bender, and his big, evil plan to summon some demons at a heavy metal concert. Why? I don't know, the book doesn't know. I think the author just thought it sounded cool. Oh, and the world building. Don't even get me started. This isn't world building, this is world demolition. It's like the author took every fantasy book ever written, tore out random pages, threw them into a blender with some gravel, and just hit frappe. It is a nonsensical garbage salad of ideas. I mean, just look at this. You've got dragons running bars, fae princesses who need saving, of course, werewolf sheriffs, wizards delivering drinks, and the vegan vampires who think coconut water is a substitute for blood. And the best part, magic is this big secret that apparently everyone knows about. It makes no sense.
It's a secret society where the password is just screaming, "I'm in a secret society."
And the writing itself, my God. Everybody sneers.
Constantly. The hero sneers, the villain sneers, the werewolf sheriff sneers, the dragon bartender probably sneers while mixing a drink. It's like the entire cast learned to act by watching bad Elvis movies. Thank you very much.
That's it. That's the dialogue.
All right, people, we're here. The end of the line. I'm about to show you what might be the single dumbest, most insulting ending ever put to paper. This isn't just a bad ending. This is an ending that hates you. It hates your intelligence, it hates your time, and it hates the very concept of storytelling. Brace yourselves.
So how does our master detective finally solve the case? Let's follow the steps. 1. He finds the villain. 2. He holds up his phone, his cell phone. 3. He just asks him nicely for a confession, and the bad guy just does it. He just blurts out the entire evil plan like he's ordering a pizza. Case closed. 4. Go to the bar. Unbelievable. But oh no, we're not done, because there's one last nagging plot point. A crying baby is keeping our hero from, celebrating his victory. So what happens? A fairy shows up and uses fairy magic to make the baby stop crying. That's it. That's the resolution. A magical baby mute button so the hero can get laid. The end. Are you kidding me?
So, after all that, after 245 pages of pure, unfiltered agony, what's the takeaway? What's the deep, profound lesson we were supposed to learn from this journey? Vampires are real, but they're deathly allergic to gluten.